Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Quisha. Nice to meet you. Welcome. I hope my content is something that you guys find entertaining and enjoyable. I was editing this video, came to the realization I did not film an intro, nor did I film an outro. So that, my friends, is what we're here to do today from the future. In today's video, we are going to be watching me attempt faux locks again. I attempted this recently and failed. I didn't attempt all the way. And I was determined this time around. This was my third time trying and I was determined it was gonna happen. And look at me. Determination is what gets it done. So yeah, today we're gonna watch me attempt faux locks for the third time. This is not a step-by-step tutorial. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. I did somewhat film a close-up shot, sort of how I did it, but this is not a step-by-step. This was just me taking you guys along with me as I attempt this style again. And I'm glad that I recorded it. The angles are a mess, it's a mess, but I really wanted to focus on getting it done, but at the same time just sharing the experience. So yeah, go ahead and jump right into it. I'm first going to be talking about what products I used, the hair, the tools, the moisturizing treatment, the oils, all of it, the whole shebang. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get on into the actual items that I used. Inside the shower is where I'm going to start off first, because prepping your hair for a protective style is super important. You want to make sure that it's moisturized. You can get as many nutrients and everything up in there as you can before locking everything in. So you want to make sure that you take really good care of your hair before you actually start styling it. So for shampoo, I use the Carol's Daughter Goddess Strengthening line, and this by far is my favorite shampoo and conditioner duo. I didn't use the conditioner this time around because I was out, but it's such a good line. And then for conditioner, I just used the Thank God It's Natural Triple Moisture Replenishing Conditioner. This has shea butter and argan oil. This one is also a good line. It's not my favorite, but it is a good line. Yeah, I like this one as well as the shampoo with it. Hair masks and hair oils, I used the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen Restore Treatment Mask. Looks like this. And I'm not new to this product whatsoever. I've used this 1,000,001 times before. I've even used this line, shampoo and conditioner and everything. So this is a really good line as well. I always go back to this hair mask because I don't know, I just really love it. For hair oils, I use this Hair Grow Fast Wild Growth Hair Oil. I just got this from my local beauty supply store. If I can find one online, I will link it down below for you guys, no problem. But I've been using this for a while as well. I've probably had like 4 or 5 of these bottles. I think they're great. I really do like them. Out of the shower, I let my hair get about 85 to 90% dry, and then I went in with the Carol's Daughter Goddess Strengthening 7 Oil Blend Hair and Scalp Oil, which just looks like this. This oil is new to me. I like it because it's really light, as you guys can see how easily, like, it's just moving around. I like it because it's really light, and I notice my hair really absorbs it so well. It just soaks right in, and that's the best feeling ever. I love that. I love it. Okay, so that is all for what I used inside the shower. Now, when I was starting to, or I guess and outside of the shower, when I was starting to part my hair and go through all of that and start rubber banding and braiding and everything, the products that I used were, the ones that I used the most was this Jamaican Firm Wax, or wow, Jamaican Mango and Lime Blocking Firm Wax. It's for locking hair. It has extra hold. Yeah, it's just made with real Jamaican beeswax with Blue Mountain honey. It just looks like this. I also got this from my local beauty supply, but again, anything that I used I will list down below for you guys to check it out if you guys want to purchase it online or see if it's at a store near you or something. I also use the Murray's Gel Lock. This holds cornrows, braids, locks, twists, all of that. And this is a non-flaking moisturizing creamy formula, so yeah. Just used that on top to make sure that my flyaways didn't come up too bad. They're starting to come up now, but I just used the Got To Be Ultra Glued, the invisible one in black, and then once I completed my hair, I did my edges with, I've actually been really liking this brand, and this one specifically. It has coconut and shea oil in it, and it just, I don't know, it's been helping my hair grow, I feel, up here, and I love it. It holds them just how I like them to be because I don't want them too stiff to my head, but I want them to be there, you know? This is the Lotta Body with coconut oil Control Me Edge Control Gel. Again, from my local beauty supply store. But now, as far as hair and tools go, they're just a Kinky Afro hair that you buy and you can separate it. Yeah, so that is what I used. And then this is the brand of locks that I used. This is the Neo Dreadlock. This is the 3-pack value, so you get 3 14-inch locks. For the longer one, because I wanted something that was longer, so as you guys will see in the video, I took 2 of these 14-inch ones and tied them together to make these super long ones. But yeah, again, this is the brand of lock that I used. I thought it was super cute. Now, as far as the tools go, I just used the regular rubber bands that we all used when we were kids, the clear and the black ones, you all know. They come in those little baggies with the red and green top or like a box. But that is the kind that I used. And then for my actual parting and slicking of my hair, I pretty much just used a flat rat tail comb. I don't know why I said flat. A rat tail comb, just your basic regular one. I used a mini bristle brush, just that, and then my edges brush. So that's what I used all in all to part and slick everything down and get the deal done. It wasn't anything too much, just my fingers as well. As you can see, I do have some accessories in. So like I got a gold loop, some clips, such and such. So those I all got also from my local beauty supply store. But I used this brand for the gold wrap. It's a crystal brand and it's just a gold wire that I used to accessorize. It's called Braiding Cords. Then I got this Anna Beauty from New York hair rings. And I haven't put these in yet. And then for the gold clips that you guys see, like these here, I used this brand of clips, but in the gold one. Also, I completely forgot, hello. For the actual style, it is a crochet hairstyle, so I do have a crochet tool. This has been the coolest thing to try and figure out because I've never used a crochet tool, so trying to figure out how to use it in my hair was amazing. But that concludes the intro, so I hope you guys enjoyed all the products. I'm just going to go ahead and stop blabbering and let you guys watch the video, and I will see you guys back here at the end. Okay, excuse me, sir. Can you back up? Thank you. So I decided to try and do the first one to see how it was gonna look so I can get an idea. And I did it. It's attached to my head. I will say, I just wish I could move it up a little bit higher up because right now, as you can see, it's struggling. So if I could move it a little bit higher up, that'd be great. And since I figured out how to do it and I know that it looks good, I'm going to part the rest of my hair and move on. I am now also realizing I don't have enough locks already connected. So that'll be fine. I think I'm gonna try and part and get all of those ones in, and then tomorrow just try and do the other 3-pack. And we'll see how that goes, I guess. Let's get to party. I just finished 3 of the locks. That's the first row. On these 2 that I did, the braids, you can still see until like here and here. But on the 3rd one, I was able to cover all the way to the top. So this is how they look. I know the spacing is a little off. I'm still trying to figure all that out. Or maybe it's not that off. But nonetheless, what I'm going to do now is finish connecting this pack because I'm gonna use all the locks. So I'm gonna finish these ones, count all of them, and then part my hair to fit them. Actually, okay, hi you guys. So I just made a whole nother row of braids. So what I'm gonna start doing now is I'm actually gonna start putting these ones in because for this whole crown part, I'm gonna have my mom part it for me because she's gonna stop by for a little bit and my battery's dying. So I'm gonna have her do that and help me out, and then I'll see you guys after she parts it when it's mostly done because so you can see like I just have like the crown part up here to do, and I'm probably not gonna use all the rest of this hair. Okay, so my timer just went off and I'm on my last one on this side. So, or my battery's dying. So I'll see you guys when I'm done. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, watching me struggle, learn, figure out the whole process of attempting a protective style all the way through, okay? Yeah, so that all in all took me about 10 hours and I split it between 2 days. So roughly 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours each day. So it wasn't too bad. I'm just glad that I was able to finish it this time around, honestly. So I'm sitting here in front of you guys today because I wanted to share how I'm maintaining it, how long it's been, what's my plan, and yeah, my tips and all this shebang, the whole thing, the whole nine. I think the thing that I'm going to start with first is just going to be things I would probably do differently. So when I did this style, as you guys saw in the video, I did the rubber band method. So I ponytailed each part and then crocheted the hair through. I have now found we are almost 3 weeks into this style, and a lot of my rubber bands have started snapping. Next time I would attempt it without the rubber bands and see kind of how that goes into play. Also what I would do is try and figure out a method, because some of them are pretty far from my scalp and they were like that from day one. So I do think doing the knotless method is going to help with that, because I'll be able to get right there next to the scalp and it's going to be a direct crochet, like nothing pulling apart, none of that. So yeah, I think doing the knotless method is for sure going to be the way to go. If you don't know how, figure it out, because the rubber band method is good, don't get me wrong, it's great, but you know, I do think the knotless method would look better. Also, prep all of my locks first. Count how many you have and then part your hair. Definitely recommend counting how many you have, making sure that you have enough Afro kinky hair for every lock, and making sure you know exactly how many you have. With that being said, when you're starting to do the actual style, take your time, be patient, because I now am having the problem where I'm having braids come out of my lock. And that's just from me being careless and trying to hurry up and wrap it. Take your time, make sure you're really wrapping the hair thoroughly. You want it to be kind of flat and wrap it over. Otherwise you're just gonna get a whole bunch of like tiny thin hair wrapping like this over top of each other, and you want something that's gonna be thick and kind of wraps like this over the lock. I was even considering double upping the amount of hair that I used over top of the lock. Also, if any of you guys can give me the answer to this, how do I attach the hair to the lock? Like, because the way that I did it, I tied a knot around, or of the Afro kinky hair, I tied a knot at the top and then I would just wrap it all the way down. But with that, I'm finding that it's starting to pull and slide down from my head. So the next time I need to figure out what way to attach the Afro kinky hair to the lock. Like, am I supposed to also crochet that through? Or, you know, maybe that would have made more sense, to be honest. Well, nonetheless, this was a learning lesson. I completed the look. It looks good. It looks great, honestly. Fantastic. I love it. I have no complaints. Well, those weren't really complaints, so I have no complaints. Yeah, those are the little itty bitty things that I would do differently next time, just so that way I could, I guess, make it last longer and make sure that it looks nicer longer. We're going to move on into the maintenance of the hair. So For the maintenance of my hair, I have a spray bottle and oil that I've been using. Inside of here, I have water, conditioner, but you should use a leave-in conditioner would be the better option. But if you don't have that, you can use a watered down conditioner. I have oil, and I think that's it. I want to add peppermint oil, which I should go grab some. But in here, that's all I have. And I try and make sure that the water is going to be warm when it comes out, because I'm going to spray this on the lock itself, but I'm only going to go the length of my natural hair. Because when you have your hair in a protective style, you want to make sure that you're still moisturizing it and getting the nutrients in there, get the oils in there. Because if you're trying to promote hair growth, how are you doing that if you're just having it dry in this protective style? Now, you don't want to apply this directly to the top of your scalp or anywhere on your scalp, because there is conditioner and we're not trying to cause buildup. We're just trying to moisturize the actual hair follicle and strands themselves. So that is what this part is for. A video of a girl who had done this. I don't remember who it was, but I will go through my YouTube history and link her video down below for you guys, because she had a lot of good stuff to say. And yeah, so I'll check hers out. Not I will check it out, but anyways. And you just basically go from a certain section, like you don't want to get too close to your scalp, so you just want to come like maybe this far away from your scalp, and then you just spray the hair down to the natural length. And then you don't want to soak your hair, you just want to get it, I just get a little bit damp, not even that, just like a little wet, you know? And you just want to make sure that you're getting the hair really good though, because then you're going to squeeze it to make sure that it's not sitting just on top of the lock. Remember, we're trying to moisturize the hair, so you want to squeeze it to make sure that you're getting it all the way in. And it's I was doing pretty good the first week. I did it every night, but I at least try and make sure that I do it at least 2 or 3 times a week. With all this being said, you're just going to keep squeezing this. I plan to leave this style in for about 2 months. Right now we are at about 3 weeks, so we're almost done. Not really, but after 1 month of these being in, I think I'm gonna cut them and go a little bit shorter. So that's kind of where I'm leaning towards for this style, to make it last longer so I can release tension off of my head. Doing it this way, my head does not feel heavy. I'm just gonna say that. Like when I put it in a bun on my head, yes, it feels heavy. But when it's down, it does not feel heavy. It feels super lightweight for me. So that's great. That's something that's super important. So yeah, but I am thinking after a month of cutting it down to just probably about here, just like I said, to release a little bit of the tension off of my head. So then after I do this, I then go in with my Carol's Daughter Goddess Strengthening Oil. Now let me tell you guys right now, I have not a single I have not a single scab, not a single dry patch on my scalp right now. Not one. So this hair oil has been doing your girl wonders, and I'm hoping that underneath these locks, she's growing. So I just take this and I just do it in all the parts. And when I say all the parts, I mean all the parts. I want to make sure that I'm evenly doing my hair, you know what I mean? And then I just take the excess, make sure. And then I grab the hair with the oil. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I care for my locks. I hope you guys enjoy. I also do have a little bit of a more in-depth video, kind of, sort of, not really, on my Instagram. My Instagram will always be linked down below for you guys to check out if you guys want to follow me, if you want to see what I'm up to, the things that I'm eating, the, you know, whatever. It is always linked down below for you guys to go check it out. If you guys like the hair videos, if you want to see more hair videos, whether that's now, later when I'm natural again, whatever the case may be, because I would love to film hair videos for you guys again. It's probably one of my favorite things. I love my hair. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching tonight's video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, whatever the case may be. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and if you really like my content, make sure you hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload.